my pencil. Oh, there.
Oh, are we?
Okay, so I might need to get outlined the map. You have to do a sideways on.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Elveden. Before I start, obviously we all know that this has been put together very quickly, and there's been about 8 or 10 people that have moved a lot of ground and spent a lot of time to put this on for everybody, okay? So a big thank you to Forstall, Steve Rook, Brian Collins, myself and anybody else that has helped to put this on.
Jenna
okay?
put start shooter.
Pardon?
Jenna put start shooter.
Oh yeah, and Jenna, but only she fell off halfway round. Okay, right, we've got on the first day, as ever it might change on the second day, we've got a 3.1 trail for the A and the B class. Keep an eye on the board because we're going to reassess between the 6s and the 4s, so it might be cut down, we're not sure, but so please keep an eye on the board. All right, if you're not sure, those people that I've mentioned, because there's no one person that's in charge of this rally, all those organisers will help you out. Okay, so on with the B class. Okay, if you want to come a little bit closer, if you can see this, it's quite small. All right, obviously down, straight down, then you do a sharp left. Okay, now this corner here is slightly bumpy, not too bad, but slightly bumpy as you enter this little section here, which is slightly uphill, okay, or one of Thetford's uphills. Okay, do a right back down where you will come back out on to the trail. Okay, now there is a chance that the teams going off here might have sight of the teams coming out here, but we have got a marshal on the first bend in case that happens. We've done a test yesterday. We think it's okay, there shouldn't be any problems, but just in case, we've got a marshal on there. Okay, and we've got a marshal on each side crossing the road. All right, there's a road that goes through it, got a marshal on every one. So then straight up away from us, this is a 3.4, so ignore the end. We're going to come do a right down here again, slightly downhill, and then you need a bit of caution on this bend here coming on to the fence line. All right, there are posts here, but there's actually no fence. All right, so there's no wire, there's no barbed wire, there's nothing. Okay, but just here on either side, which were at short notice unmovable, okay, you have got cut wood and tree trunks that are solid.
Is that right on the corner?
It's just before the corner, and on the right hand side it is just on the side of the corner. But there is, because we wouldn't have done it otherwise, there is room, plenty of room to get through. But I'm just warning you, all right? Be cautious on this corner coming out to the fence line, okay? So you have been warned. And then a long straight along the fence line, no problems, up to the last right, which will bring you up to the finish. The first part of this right, there's about 50 yards uphill, slightly draggy, got a slight bit of mud on it. Once you're over the hill, you'll come into view. Okay, right, and then C3 and the 2s at the moment are doing the 2.7, so you do exactly the same as the 6, but we're cutting down one of these to bring you back home, but it'll all be marked. Any questions? Okay guys.
No, Fisher Bridge on the sled, there was a load of...
Have a good day.
I'm not quite sure how you move a sled enough to get it up.